What is going on, guys? Ninjok here. Today I'm going to be ranking every Halo game from worst to best, mainly the first person shooter ones, and also no remakes, no Master Chief Collection, and no Halo Wars titles. So otherwise, without any further said, before we get in, this is going to definitely have spoiler alerts, so without any further said, let's get into this. Starting things off, we have the worst Halo, Halo 5. The best description of Halo 5 is everything sucks, there is nothing good about the game outside of graphics, and let's be honest here, no split screen, buggy launch, buggy gameplay, everything's terrible. Next, let's go over to the next game. Next on the list we have ODST. Where to begin with ODST? I know people are gonna hate me because it's a popular game, but I'm sorry guys, I don't like it. What do I not like about Halo 3 ODST? Let's begin. Bad saving in the game, which for some reason won't let you save where you're up to, so if you actually save where you're up to, well, you gotta do those other levels again. Thank God they fixed this in Master Chief Collection. Also, another thing I hate about ODST is that every level feels so dark, weapons are piss weak, and the only thing that's good about the game is Firefight. That's it. Everything else absolutely sucks. I have no better words than that. And I'm sorry, Halo fans, but this is my opinion. Next on the list, we have Halo 4. To be real here, I actually enjoyed the campaign, the gameplay, and bringing back Forge, but honestly, outside that, to be real here, it was just really boring. Like, the maps were just not really interesting. Spartan Ops sucks. And of course, multiplayer was like a Call of Duty clone. To be real here, it didn't feel like Halo outside the campaign, and so you could just say that it's the mixed game of the bunch. Next on the list we have an old time favourite, Halo Combat Evolved. If you're gonna ask me which is my first game I've ever played in my life cycle during my video games of very first years, this was the game I started off with, and yes, this was my very first game, and man, it just got me into everything. Levels are great, so is the weapon, split screen, 4-player split screen multiplayer, yep, you name it all. And the game looks so great for an original Xbox title, and man, it's so great. Mind you, we are not going to be including the newer gen graphics since clearly that would be unfair. But wow, man, this game is such a masterpiece, and man, they even made a remake of it, which was so nice. But oh boy, where to begin? The game is not a buggy mess. Every character serves a unique purpose, and there's no bloody decorated characters like Halo 4 and 5 which serve no purpose. And you have the entire game as a fun, blasting experience. No better description than that. But as much as it is a great game, but let's go over to another game I enjoyed. Next we have is Halo Reach. Reach had so much to the game that it isn't even funny, from great level designs to a great campaign, and multiplayer was a blast. Everything felt like it was a blast, honestly, and to be real here, like, just the weapons, the OG weapons again, yes. New weapons, yes. Firefight, heck yeah, even more, it's not as difficult as ODST, heck yeah. Creating custom firefights, everything was just so creative, it wasn't even funny. Forge was the best in the franchise, still is, and man, honestly I could go on forever. Avatar costumes you can unlock, heck yeah. Elite and Spartans customizable outfits, yes, finally, and you can even have custom voice lines, like Master Chief voice and Cortana's voice in Firefight, heck yeah. You name it, it's all there. And of course, please do not get me started on Invasion. Spartans versus Elites while having 2 rounds. Nice. So you don't feel like you're empty at all. As much as Reach was a great game, but I have a bigger memory with something else coming up. So anyways, Reach comes in at 3rd place. Next we have one of my favourite Halos, Halo 2. Man, Halo 2, where to begin? Multiplayer. So many maps, even without the disc expansion pack that I have. Xbox Live was also the very first time on this game. So many new weapons, even, of course, new vehicles, so many multiplayer modes, and you have the whole set all together. Skulls were pretty new at the time, so that was really nice. Story takes place after Halo Combat Evolved, where you can play as Master Chief, and of course you even get to play as the Arbiter at times, and wow, honestly, it's a lot of fun. And of course, it turns out at the very end of the campaign that the Brutes betrayed no other than the Elites at the time. And so then, of course, both Elites and the humans team up to defeat the Brutes and Tartarus, which is the king of all Brutes. And holy crap, it's an epic boss battle. And man, the ending, the cliffhanger to no other than the game we're going to be talking about later on. And oh boy, I've had so many great memories of this game, it's not even funny. Man, just System Link, yeah, set up all those parties, guys, because clearly we're going back to those days again. And man, it's so good to just feel like I'm playing with a party again. But holy crap, the expansion pack, man, so nice. Just being able to have so many maps, including one of my favorites, Terminal. Like, oh boy, who doesn't like a train station in the multiplayer map? Hell yeah. Man, there's so much stuff to talk about that I could go on forever. Talking about even the Elites were playable characters for the first time. No way, you could even make so much from different colors, again like in Halo Combat Evolved. However, this time around you can also make emblems, which is really nice, which honestly is so nice to just be able to have, and you can already see one on screen, and wow, it's just such a great addition. But as much as the game is a great game, it's still one of my favourite Halos with 15 levels, etc. We all know what number 1 is, so anyways, Halo 2 comes in at 2nd place. Coming into the number 1 spot, we have Halo 3. Halo 3 is well known to be the king of all Halos for a good reason. It has 1, great graphics that still age to this day, and 2, endless replayability. It's so fun. The campaign, although the least amount of levels in the franchise, has by far such good levels that you don't even think negative about it, which is so nice. If you're playing as player 1, you're Master Chief. Playing as player 2, you're the Arbiter, but however, this time really doesn't have the active camo, but who really cares because it's such a fun game. And of course, player 3 and 4, if you do the 3 and 4 player split screen glitch, you can actually play as both red and blue elites. And wow, it's so exciting. Of course, the campaign can go up to 4 players, which was actually new at the time. And yeah, multiplayer was a blast. I absolutely enjoyed it. Forge was brand new at the time, so that made so many YouTube videos. So yeah, if you're around during those early YouTube days, you would remember so many montages. It's not even funny. And don't forget about making your own videos in Halo 3, which was so nice. So yeah, people were all over the internet a lot with this game. Campaign, where to begin? So nice, not even funny. And then starts off from good and stays good all the way without any scratching my head moments, which is such a nice addition. Wow. Honestly, I don't know many games that do that, but I still know some, but just not as many if you ask me. But let's be real here. What else makes the campaign so great is that every part of the cutscenes serve a unique purpose, like usual. But man, I just like how there's even player 1 and player 2 cutscenes, which is really nice. So you're not just feeling like you're the only one that's doing it all, no matter if you're single player or not. But holy crap, man, it's a lot of fun. Seeing, of course, some sad endings like Miranda Keyes dying. Then, of course, the satisfying endings like killing off Truth, which was really nice. Killing off Guilty Spark, which, by the way, betrays you at the end of the game, which we get to kill him off. And one last goodbye to that asshole, which, of course, let's be real here, man, he's pretty annoying. But, however, in the progress of that, we have a sad ending, which is he kills off Sergeant Johnson, which, man, that was a sad ending. And of course we had the ending, which is really nice. It does like this soldier thing where of course they remember all the people that fought in the war, but in a great way that doesn't feel so boring or too long or too short. If you think the main ending was the ending of this game, nope, there's also a legendary ending just like the first game. But however, this time around, after of course Master Chief and Cortana think that it's finished, Well, the actual ship itself goes into an unknown planet, which of course they end up telling you in the books. But however, man, just seeing that ending, man, just wow. Honestly, when I first saw it, when I got into Master Chief Collection for the first time after seeing what would happen if I put on Legendary difficulty for the ending, I was shocked. Like, that was the first time I ever saw it, because I never saw it when I was young on Halo 3, because I never played it on Legendary at the time. But wow, I was shocked. But yeah, the napalm grenades were a great addition to this game, and even the Brutes grenades, which were really nice. But yeah, Halo 3 introduced so much that honestly there's so many staples that to this day thanks to this game. Anyways, Halo 3 will forever be the best Halo game, and to this day I honestly doubt that Halo Infinite will be as good as Halo 3, but that's just me seeing things. But anyways, Halo 3, great game for both fun and competitive players, comes in at the #1 spot anytime soon.